Hello everyone, so today I'm going to talk about the products I repurchase over and over again. So these are the products that I noticed that every month or every time I need to replace them, I know I would repurchase them all over again. So I already repurchased them a lot of times, or maybe twice, depends on how long a product will be done. So yeah, the first one I will share to you that I always buy is this. So this is the Kruidvat Professional Brush Cleanser. So I think this may be my 10th bottle already. I'm not sure anymore, but I always buy this. This is to clean my brushes. It's just easy, it's just cheap. It's €2.50, I think. So I normally stock up on this when I see it available in Kruidvat, because this is like sold out every time when I'm there. So whenever I have a chance or I see them, I try to buy at least 2 of it, so I have a backup. So I always buy this for my makeup brush. They're really effective. They're cheap and effective. That's why I like it. So that's the Kruidvat makeup cleanser. The next one is the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. So this is also maybe my 5th or maybe 6th repurchase. So I really love this, especially the coconut version. This is just like a nice product to set your makeup, make your makeup glow, or like I just feel like every time I use my foundation, I try to apply it, spray it, and then I feel like my foundation blends better with my face. It gives hydration. I just like how it the effects on my makeup whenever I use it. So I usually spray it in a dry sponge, and then I blend my foundation with it, and it really helps. It's really effective, and I just love how my face looks, how it gives glow to my face every time I use the MAC Fix Plus. The next one is my concealer. This is my favorite. This is the Saem Cover Perfection Tip Concealer in the shade 2. So I think this is already my 5th or maybe more repurchase. I really love this. It's really effective. This is really it's not too pale, too grayish. It's just the perfect shade for my face as a concealer. And I like how it covers, how it's not thick. That's why I think this is so popular, because it's really a great product. And this is already twice in a row my best concealer for 2 consecutive years, and I will continue purchasing it. And I just love how cheap it is, but how great quality and how good it looks on my face. And that is my concealer. So the next one is the Browcara from the Thefaceshop. So I like the shade number 3 Grey Brown. So I've been buying this for, I think this could be the 4th one, Browcara, because this usually lasts me 6 months. So I don't really, unlike mascara, you need to change every 3 months. I think I even use this more than 6 months. So I always like this Browcara. I just like how it covers or it coats my brows, and it's just so easy to use. The small brush is really perfect, and I like how it gives tint but not too much on my brows. I tried the brown, but I don't like it, so I would repurchase again the gray brown, because this is the shade that I prefer. I don't know, if I know I'm not really good with my brows, but this is how I like it. And if you have any suggestions that I could try that is really good for like a bit tint but still looks good on our like our hair, like black hair, please do let me know so I can try something that you really love. So next one is the Avène Thermale Water. So this, I've repurchased this over and over and over again, and I will still continue doing it. I've tried cheap drugstore or other kinds of thermal water from French pharmacy, but this is the best. I love this. This is the perfect thermal water for me. I like how fine the mist is, and I just feel like it refreshes me, especially now when sometimes it's too warm here. I just spray it on my face or my body. I feel so refreshed, and it cools me down a bit. So I really love this, especially after washing my face. This is, like they said, like a French dermatologist I think said before, that it helps to remove the calc residues, because the water here is really full of calc, so it's really strong water or hard water. That's why this she said it will help. So yeah, I always repurchase this from Avène, and this is the best thermal water I've tried so far. And the next ones are the Garnier Micellar Water. So one is for like to remove makeup, and one is for like for waterproof makeup. So especially this I always repurchase, because this is the one that I know it's effective to remove my mascara. Especially I use Japanese mascara. This is really effective and not irritating. It doesn't sting my eyes, and I highly recommend it for like to remove like very waterproof makeup. So yeah, I always repurchase this. I think this is my 4th one. So yeah, I highly recommend it, and I never look for anything anymore when I discovered it, because it's effective and it's cheap, and yeah, sometimes it will go on promotion. That's why I get it. So, and the next one is like their micellar water. So I repurchase this when I cannot buy the Bioderma one. I prefer the Bioderma one, but if I cannot buy it right away and I need one right away, I always choose this. So I already repurchased this a lot of times as well, and yeah, this is really effective, really gentle. It's comparable to Bioderma one, but I prefer the Bioderma more. But yeah, especially if I don't have a budget and I just need something right away, if I don't have a stock up. But that's why I plan to stock up my Bioderma, so that every time I need one I have a backup. But yeah, this is also one of the things I repurchase all the time, and also the Bioderma one. The next one is a mascara. So this is the Kiss Me Heroine Makeup Volume and Curl So Black. So I repurchased this already for a lot of times. I think this is the 4th tube already, because every 3 months I need to repurchase it. So this was my favorite mascara for a long time. That's why I repurchased this a lot. But when I discovered this Fasio Long, I like this more because it has like a thinner one compared to this one. So I think I will purchase this when this is done, but I still have one open, so it will be maybe next year. But so this is only the mascara I repurchase over and over again. So yeah, that was the Kiss Me. The next one is the Cure Aqua Gel. So this is my backup. Finally I got to find it in the Philippines, so I got it. The one I'm using now is almost done, and I've been using that for more than a year, and yeah, it takes so long. I only use this twice a week, and this is great for like if you don't like abrasive kind of scrub for your face, this is really good. It's really gentle, it's really soft. It makes like a white particles. They said those are your dead skin that removed by this. So this is really effective, and I really love how gentle it is. That's why I always will buy it, or like try to look for something like this. I have like the Hello Kitty one, but I prefer this than that, so I let my husband use it. But yeah, this is really, I would repurchase this over and over again for sure. And the next one is a makeup wipes. So this is from Primark. So this is the Gentle Facial Cleansing Wipes. I always buy this because it's really cheap. Like 2 of this is 150, or 2 small like this, or 3 of this small like a travel size is only 150. That's why, because I only use this for like swatching or like removing makeup. That's why I don't want the expensive ones, because it's just to remove swatches or like makeup. So yeah, I think I've bought this a lot of times already, more than 10 times. So I highly recommend it. I like that it has like rough side to like this, like green, to remove like my dry lip. If I have dry lips, I try to remove it using this. It's really effective to remove that. So yeah, that is my cleansing wipes that I repurchased over again. Next one is this toothpick. So I'm the person who likes to put a toothpick inside my bag, but I only wait for this to be on sale because it's really expensive. I think €5 for 2 sets. So I usually wait for 1+1 in Kruidvat before I buy it. So this is the 2TH or tooth, maybe how they picks toothpick. So I like this. It's so tiny. It fits. It's great for like mini bags, like what I usually bring. And yeah, it's not painful at all. And never, I will remove it. I never experienced like bleeding when I use this. So this is how it looks. That's how tiny it is. And this is like the other part, the other side, and this is the other side. So this is really a great way to like remove anything under it. I always check my teeth if there's something be removed, because no one will tell you that. So I always have this on my bag, and I will always repurchase it because it's really a must-have for me inside my bag. And the next one is cotton pads. So I always buy this and all over again, because this is the things I use to remove makeup. So I buy them in Albertine. So they're the Maxi, it's like their Care line. So this is usually for my face, and this is for my camera died on me, so we're back. So I don't know the last time I was talking about, but I think that the cotton. So I always buy this, especially this one from Albertine, because they're cheap and really soft for my face. So this bigger one is I use to remove like my makeup for my whole face, and this is only for the eye area. So like, especially with this, with the mascara remover, I just let it soak for a few seconds, and then yeah, this is really effective. And yeah, I love this cotton. Yeah, there's like environmentally friendly cottons, like reusable ones, but it's still not available here, so I will try that someday. But for now, I always repurchase this. Every summer I always repurchase this. So this is the Uriage Thermale water mist with SPF 30. So what I like about this is that I can bring it especially when I'm in Davao. It's so warm there, so every time I feel like I need to refresh myself and like I need again sun protection, I always use this. So before I go out, I spray this on my face, maybe a few hours if I remember it, I spray it again, especially if I'm always outside. So yeah, this is really handy, and it's not like it's a bit thicker than the normal thermal water, but yeah, I feel like it also hydrates my face, and plus it has sun protection, which is a plus point. So I always repurchase this every summertime. And also what I repurchase every summer is the Lovea lotion. I cannot find it, but I always buy that, like the waterproof one, I think the water resistant, like the spray one, and like the After Sun, I always buy that as well. They also have like a spray, like fine mist, I always buy that as well. So every summer I always purchase them. The Hanoi, I think, because I love the scent, I love that it's effective, I just love how it feels on my skin, and yeah, I always repurchase them every summer because yeah, they're really effective. I think the girlfriend of my brother had like a reaction for it, so it really depends on your skin, but for me, I really love it. The next one I repurchase over and over again is alcohol. Alcohol is really a must for me, even before the virus, even before this. I think it's from high school, I'm a germaphobe, so I always buy alcohol. I always have alcohol in my bag, in my pocket, especially at work. I always need to have that. So this is the one I've been repurchasing because I first got the smaller version. So this is like for my small bag, for my pocket while working. Every time I touch something, I spray this. So because I love it so much, I bought the bigger one so to refill this. So I love the scent. Yeah, it smells so like really some alcohol is really like so strong smelling, but this is really good. So it has vitamin E and also 90, I think this should be 70% alcohol, or maybe more, I'm not sure, but they said 99.99%. So yeah, it's really effective probably, but I love this. It's still a bit drying, but not as drying as other alcohol, but yeah, this is something I bought a lot of this so I can leave it, because sometimes I forget to transfer it in other bags. So I bought like 6 pieces of this, but this is the only one left. So crazy. So I need to buy more of this, or I hope I can find them. So every bag I just put them, or like in my jacket, so I don't forget them all the time. But yeah, this is the alcohol that I repurchased over and over again. Toothpaste is really important, especially for everyday, but I notice I always come back to this. I bought this a lot, or I think I have a lot of stock up of this, because there's a website that it was only €1 or 1.99 each, and normally it's almost €4, I think. So I bought a lot, and I always come back to this. The Elmex Professional brand for toothpaste, I prefer this. I yeah, and I always like the gentle whitening, something with whitening. I know it doesn't help that much, but yeah, I still buy it anyway, just in case maybe it will gradually help. So I like that. Yeah, this is my favorite toothpaste, and I always repurchase this. I always wait when there's like buy one plus one in Kruidvat, or if I find it online, I'll buy it. Like now I bought 4, so I don't need to think about toothpaste, because I think toothpaste is really like annoying when it's gone and you don't have backup. So now I have backup of this every time. So yeah, that's the Elmex toothpaste. I will show you the cool thing about this. It's not like the same with all kind of toothpaste. So it looks like this, the cap. So when you open this, there's like a screw looking inside. So how you open it is that this cap, you need to make it like, you need to twist it. So you open it. So at first my husband didn't know how to use it, so he used like a knife to open it, but that's how it works. So it's just really a cool detail that I really like from this brand. The last ones, maybe it's just TMI, but I still want to share because this is the products I always buy anyway. So this is like the inleg carouches, or like panty liner. So I always buy the extra long one from Kruidvat. I like this because yeah, it's like longer than normal. I prefer that than like a small one. I just prefer it. But now I discovered like the cotton version of this. So this is a branded one always, so it's much expensive, almost €5. But I saw there's like a version of Kruidvat that is way cheaper, but it's always sold out. So I will try to wait for it, but I've been buying this for 3 years already, or more than 3 years. But now I prefer like the cotton one, because it's not, I feel like it doesn't irritate me. It's really soft for my skin. I like the normal one like this. So yeah, it's really a must for me. I need panty liner. I don't know, my friend told me she never wore one, so I need to have one. So yeah, I will always repurchase the panty liner, and now I will, especially like the sanitary napkin. I found also a Kruidvat version that is like cotton version. So that's from now on I will only buy that, although they're much expensive, but they're much softer and like very gentle for my skin. I feel like they don't give me irritation like the normal one. So yeah, that's it for the products I repurchase over and over again. I hope this was helpful for you. Let me know what products are you repurchasing all the time, so maybe I can try it and I would like it as well, and you can share to everyone which ones you purchase over and over again. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope I'll see you in the next one. Bye.